He's precise. He's fast. He's devastating. HIMARS, the name that echoes across battlefields. The system that turned precision into power and gave Russian generals sleepless nights. But what lies beneath the myth? Why is it so effective? And is it truly unstoppable? Today, we peel back the layers of hype, strategy, and raw firepower. This is the truly story of HIMARS in the war between Russia and Ukraine. HIMARS, the High Mobility Artillery Rocket System, is a US-made platform designed for speed and precision. Mounted on a truck, it fires 6 GPS-guided rockets with a range over 70 kilometers. Some variants can launch ATACMS missiles, reaching targets up to 300 kilometers. Ukraine has used HIMARS since 2022 for striking key Russian positions deep behind the front lines. Each launcher costs about $3.5 million, with rockets priced at around $150,000, making every shot a high-value strike. HIMARS has proven its effectiveness many times on the battlefield, destroying enemy command centers and expensive equipment. Ukrainian forces mainly use GMLRS rockets, the type the US has supplied the most. These rockets are guided by GPS and designed for precision strikes. HIMARS usually works together with a spy drone. The drone flies over the battlefield, finds targets, and sends their exact coordinates in real time. Once the target is confirmed, HIMARS launches its rockets with high precision. This teamwork allows Ukrainian forces to strike quickly and avoid wasting ammunition. A Russian radar system called Kosta has been deployed for a combat mission. Kosta is a mobile, 3-coordinate radar station made in Russia. It's designed to detect air targets such as planes, drones, and cruise missiles. The system is often used to monitor low-flying objects, even in difficult conditions. Thanks to its mobility, Kosta can be quickly relocated and set up in new positions. Its estimated cost is around $6 million, making it a valuable part of Russia's air defense network. A Ukrainian reconnaissance drone spotted one of these radar systems and immediately sent its coordinates to a HIMARS crew. They quickly removed the camouflage from one of their launchers, hidden deep in the forest. They had already prepared the vehicle in advance, knowing they would need to act fast. Their target, a mobile Russian radar system, could move at any moment and disappear. Time was critical. They reached the firing position, deployed the launcher in seconds, and launched a guided rocket. Just one guided rocket was enough to destroy the entire target. In seconds, the Russian army lost a high-value radar system worth millions of dollars. Another common target for HIMARS strikes is the Russian BM-21 Grad. This Soviet-made multiple rocket launcher is mounted on a truck and can fire up to 40 rockets in less than 20 seconds. With a range of around 20 kilometers, it's designed to hit large enemy areas quickly. First introduced in the 1960s, the Grad is still active on today's battlefields due to its low cost and wide firepower. Each launcher costs about $150,000, making it affordable but dangerous. After launching its full set of rockets, the BM-21 Grad left the firing position to reload. The crew thought they were safe, but a Ukrainian drone was silently tracking their every move. They drove straight to an ammunition storage site hidden in a small village. It was the perfect target. The drone operator patiently waited, tracking their movement without being seen. Just minutes later, a second vehicle arrived to resupply as well. While the soldiers carried rockets and reloaded their launchers, the drone operator confirmed their location. He quickly sent the exact coordinates to a nearby HIMARS team. Once the drone operator confirmed the exact location, the HIMARS crew was immediately alerted. They quickly moved to their firing position, knowing that timing was critical. The target could move at any moment. As soon as they arrived, the team began setting up the launcher. Within moments, a GPS-guided rocket was launched with high precision, heading straight for the coordinates sent by the drone. The drone captures the moment of impact, a direct hit. The vehicle, its crew, and the nearby ammo storage are all completely destroyed. Nothing is left standing. From the moment the coordinates were sent to the HIMARS crew to the destruction of the target, only about 7 minutes had passed. This speed is what makes HIMARS so dangerous. Thanks to its mobility and fast setup time, it can fire and move before the enemy even knows what happened. This quick reaction, combined with real-time drone intelligence, allows for precise strikes deep behind enemy lines. One of the key goals for the HIMARS is to destroy Russian air defense systems, especially the Buk M3. The Buk M3 is a modern surface-to-air missile system made in Russia. It is designed to protect against many kinds of threats, like planes, helicopters, cruise missiles, ballistic missiles, and drones. It has a fully automatic system for detecting, locking on, and following targets. This means it can work without much help from people. The radar on the Buk M3 can track many targets at the same time, making it very dangerous in combat. This system is often used to protect important military areas, like command centers, supply bases, and frontline positions. Because of its strong capabilities, the Buk M3 is a high-value target. Hitting it weakens Russian air defense and gives more freedom for attacks from the air. The cost of one Buk M3 system is around $25 million. So, destroying just one not only reduces enemy defense, but also brings big financial losses. One of these systems was spotted by a Ukrainian drone. Soon after, a precise strike was carried out. One of Russian air defense systems was hit directly, a clean, accurate strike. HIMARS is not only used against vehicles and infrastructure, it can also strike concentrations of enemy troops. Although these strikes are less powerful than those from ATACMS, which are built for hitting wide areas, in this case, a Ukrainian drone spotted a group of soldiers gathered at a training location. Without delay, a precision strike was carried out, landing directly in the middle of the formation. Another group of soldiers gathered in one spot during a training exercise at the range. Their position was quickly spotted, and the coordinates were sent to the strike team. Soon after, a powerful hit landed right on the group, showing once again how fast coordination leads to deadly results. Because of strikes like these, Russian command has ordered soldiers not to gather in training areas within HIMARS range. The risk is simply too high. HIMARS is a deadly weapon, capable of causing massive destruction. But even if a rocket lands very close to you, there is still a chance to survive. This soldier proved it with his own experience, showing incredible luck and resilience on the battlefield. The second main type of missile used by HIMARS is the ATACMS. The standard version can hit targets up to 300 kilometers away. But there's another variant, one that carries cluster munitions. This version is designed to hit large groups of vehicles and troops at once. Here's a clear example. A group of Russian soldiers and vehicles gathers in a forest area, likely used as a base. As soon as they're spotted, their coordinates are sent to a HIMARS unit. Seconds later, a powerful strike hits the location. Another group of soldiers arrives at the site, preparing to launch drones, unaware they're already being watched. Right after they set up, a strike hits their position, leaving them no chance to react. The strike leaves nothing behind. Both the equipment and the soldiers are completely destroyed. A training camp. Dozens of Russian soldiers gathered in one place. They believe it's a safe place to prepare and train. But the HIMARS system is already in action. A rocket has been launched and is quickly approaching, ready to strike the group with deadly precision. Complete destruction of the training ground. HIMARS is definitely a powerful and dangerous weapon. It is fast, mobile, and highly accurate. But the Russians also have their own systems. One of the closest in purpose is the Tornado-S. Tornado-S uses satellite navigation to guide its rockets. This makes it much more accurate than older models. It's designed to destroy enemy troops, vehicles, and supply lines deep behind the front. Just like HIMARS, Tornado-S can fire cluster munitions. When we look at cost, one Tornado-S system costs around $11 million. But Tornado-S rockets are cheaper, around $50,000 per rocket. HIMARS is faster and more precise. It can hit one small target with great accuracy. Tornado-S is heavier, fires more rockets, and covers a wider area, but with lower precision. Both systems can use modern guided rockets and both have cluster options, making them powerful tools on today's battlefield, just in different ways. Just like HIMARS, the Tornado-S also works together with a reconnaissance drone. One of these drones recently discovered a Ukrainian command post hidden deep in a forest. The area had buildings, supply warehouses, military vehicles, and communication equipment. Targets like this are a top priority for both sides because they control operations on the battlefield. That's why, as soon as the location was confirmed, the coordinates were quickly sent to the Tornado-S crew for a strike. The strike came instantly, hitting enemy positions without delay. Despite having lower accuracy than HIMARS, the Tornado-S still shows strong results in combat. In this case, it completely destroyed the enemy command post, leaving nothing behind. Just like HIMARS, the Tornado-S is also used to neutralize large groups of soldiers on the battlefield. Because of similar strikes on rear training centers and award ceremonies, Ukraine stopped holding them within Tornado-S range and moved everything to Western Ukraine. Just like Ukraine hunts Russian systems, Russia is also hunting HIMARS. It's not only because HIMARS is a powerful weapon that destroys many targets, vehicles, and soldiers, but also because of its media image. For Ukrainians and many in the West, HIMARS is seen as a symbol of advanced, almost unbeatable technology. A system that can change the course of the war. That's why destroying a HIMARS has both military and psychological value for Russia. The method of hunt is simple. As soon as a HIMARS fires its rockets, a drone is launched to follow the missile trail and search for the launcher's location. Once the coordinates are confirmed, a strike is carried out immediately. A direct hit led to the detonation of HIMARS ammunition. But the most valuable loss for Ukraine is not the system itself, it's the crew. HIMARS is not easy to operate. Ukrainian soldiers go through special training with US military instructors, where they learn how to use the system properly. This training takes several months, which makes it hard to quickly replace experienced crew members with new ones. Another HIMARS unit was spotted by a Russian drone, moving in a convoy with escort vehicles. The coordinates were quickly sent to the operator, who immediately launched a Lancet drone to destroy the HIMARS. The Zayla Lancet is a Russian loitering munition, also known as a kamikaze drone. After finding the right trajectory, the drone hit the target directly, destroying it completely. HIMARS is definitely a powerful weapon, but unfortunately, it cannot change the course of the war by itself. it is just one part of a larger army, especially when the enemy has similar systems of their own. There are some downsides to HIMARS, like its high cost to operate and the difficulty of using it. More than half of the HIMARS units sent to Ukraine have already been destroyed or need repairs. The number of available rockets is running low. Also, fewer trained soldiers can operate the system now, which means Ukraine no longer has the advantage it did at the start of the war. The war in Ukraine has shown how effective this technology can be. This success has helped increase sales and raise the manufacturer's stock value. But HIMARS is not a superweapon. It's a powerful tool, but only one piece in a very complex conflict.